Oh no. Sorry about that, people. Right, so good afternoon and welcome to another segment of Arsenal News. Excuse me while I get my microphone all linked up, begging your pardon about that. Another segment, and I've only got one bit of news actually for you, and it's just coming out from the Evening Standard. And apparently, oh, dear me, sorry about this. I've made a booby. A booby. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so the news is apparently Freddie Ljungberg, who's the under-21 coach, Arsenal appear to be making or pave a way for him to become or have a role in the senior team. And I'm just going to read a bit of the news here, then we'll get into it into greater depth or detail. So it's his here in the Evening Standard again. Freddie Ljungberg is set to be handed a prominent role within Arsenal's first team setup as the club look to improve the pathway between the academy and senior side. The 42-year-old Swede rejoined the Gunners, as we know, last year for the under 23s coach. And says there's still some details yet to be finalised, but what the gist of the news is, they're trying to make the path for youth team players a lot clearer and a lot quicker from the youth team to the first team. And it does say there as well that it's likely that once Freddie Ljungberg does take that position there, imagine this, Steve Bould is going to take his position as team coach for the under 23s. I thought we were going to see the end of Steve Bould, because there's been so many times when you can see Juan Carlos and Emery on the side celebrating a goal or a win, and Steve Bould is just sat there on the bench just chewing his gum. That is so Arsene Wenger-ish. What does Steve Bould actually bring to the Arsenal setup? That's one question. I want someone to come into the chat and tell me, please. What does Steve Bould actually do at Arsenal? But yeah, if Freddie Ljungberg is to be promoted within the ranks of Arsenal, the setup, I'm sure the fan base would welcome him with open arms. You remember the time when he actually came to play for Arsenal, he had like the red stripe, as if he was a gremlin, in the hair there. But that aside there, who wouldn't want Freddie Ljungberg to be, in the setup, for Arsenal there, the first team? We know that Edu is going to be, allegedly, he's going to be coming as the director of football, because there's still that link missing on that structure of Arsenal that Raul Seleni was talking about on the video exclusive, him and Binay Vankesham. So to have those two guys there in the setup would be absolutely fantastic, because Unai Emery is going to need all hands on the pump come the new season there. So yeah, that's really good news. I hope to God that Freddie Ljungberg, does get the promotion into, the first team setup there. And again, just making the pathway a lot clearer for the young players. And it does say as well, it goes on to say that with him staying at the club, it's more likely that the likes of Smith Rowe, Reece Nelson will stay at the club. Because we've invested time. We've invested a lot of time to have these players there, so why not play them? Again, I'm not going to go round and round, just repeating the same old thing. But to have Freddie Ljungberg, there, hopefully will pave the way for some other, the old guard coming back. I would love to see Lee Dixon and Martin Keown come there and actually, get hold of the defence and show the defence the art of defending. For me, that would be fantastic. Even better still, if we could have Tony Adams as well. Could we get Tony Adams? Did he not try to come back and have some kind of coaching role at Arsenal? But Arsene Wenger apparently, allegedly, just closed the door on all these guys there. Patrick Vieira, Martin Keown, David Seaman. Yeah, crazy. So let me quickly go into the chat. So I've got Ba Ibrahim. Good afternoon or good evening wherever you are. He says hi and how are you? Ba, I'm absolutely fantastic. I'm fine. That hurt of last week Wednesday is kind of gone down a few notches. So yeah, I'm okay. I'm not too bad. And yourself? Do you have any questions for me? Any questions for me? But Freddie Ljungberg or any other thing, I'll try and answer them. Again, I keep getting asked the same question, about Aubameyang and transfer news. Again, I'm not going to do any transfer news on Cannon Fodder. I'm not going to do the transfer news. Like I said, many times, there are other YouTubers out there where you can actually source the information, but we're not going to do that on Cannon Fodder, because like I've said again, that it's crazy season where you've got outlets and newspapers writing all kinds of silly news, so that's something that we're not going to do. We're not going to do it here on Cannon Fodder. So any questions for me before I wrap up this segment of Cannon Fodder? And again, like I always say, if you're new to the channel, you're watching this at a later point or live, and you've not seen Cannon Fodder TV before, make sure you subscribe, hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification button as well. Because there are a lot of people who say, oh, we haven't received any of the latest news. You need to hit the notification button so you can get all the latest and greatest news. All right, any questions for me before I wrap up this segment of Cannon Fodder? Unfortunately, I don't have any birthday news. I think there was someone who celebrated their birthday yesterday or today, but I guess I'll do that at a later stage. There's lots of content coming out over the next few days. A lot of content. If you saw the first part of when we met with TC from I'm Gonna Talk, the second part is going to come out tonight, and also there's going to be an extended another installment of The Voice of Reason. Yeah, between Colin and my brother Ralph. But yeah, there's going to be another installment tonight. So look out for that. And yeah, onwards and upwards. Right, so no more questions. Okay, so I'm going to call it quits. I'm going to say thank you to everyone who passed by. Someone actually hit the like button. I'm so very, very grateful. And like I always say, that without subscribers or viewers or people just passing by, there can never ever be a Cannon Fodder TV. But anyhow, let's bring this segment of Arsenal news to an end. So Freddie Ljungberg, let's hope that he comes back and he does get the promotion that he deserves. Really, he is currently the under-23s coach, and it appears, going by the Even Standard, that Arsenal are making a way for him to come back in a more senior role, making it more easier for the youth team players to come through and go to the first team. Anyhow, you've been watching Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over the world. Freddie Ljungberg, breaking news.